The main objective of this video is to go over the for loop. So let's get a page here in lesson 2, and I have a basic HTML page, and again this is an HTML page. So a lot of the times when you're at work or you're working at a big company, you're going to get it designed and your job is to make the design come to life. So in this example, what I want to happen is that the user types in 100, hits the submit button, and then it types to 100. So again, right now this is all hard coded. If I hit submit, it just does the same thing. And I type in 56, it does the same thing because it's pure HTML. I'll open up this in Notepad, and again here you can see the pure HTML. So again, imagine you're at work, you get this design, your job now is to make this work. So let's make this work. First thing is, let's save this as, save a copy as, and I will name it PHP. So now this is our PHP version. Okay, maybe it's not. Let me do file, and let's open it. Okay, this is the PHP version. So let's go back here on WAMP to make sure it's there. Okay, reload this page, click here. This is the PHP version. Again, it's not dynamic, we haven't done anything. So the first thing I'll do is remove all these repeating div tags. Basically that's what they are, and just keep one, because I basically need one, and then I'll plug it into PHP. So for example here, let's delete all these div tags, and again I'll just keep one. Delete, and there goes that one div tag. Let's save it, go back, hit reload. You only have one now. Okay, so now let's make this come to life. So the next step is, let's put in the PHP delimiters. Next thing is, we're going to put this particular string into into PHP. So first thing is, let's surround this with echo. Okay, let's surround this with a for loop. For $x is equal to 0, semicolon. So here goes our initializer. Where x is greater or equal to 100, this is our condition. And $x plus plus. Let's surround it in a block. Let's go here and talk about this line and make sure it works. I'm going to do Control plus plus, just increase the font size. Let's save it and just see what happens and make sure we don't have any syntax errors. Hit reload, and there we have 100 zeros. Of course, that's not what we want, but we know that it's looping right now. So the next thing we need to do is, let's talk about the syntax. This is the initializer, starts at 0. This is the condition that it will continue. Now this part is important because this is what increments the x, and you want this part to happen because eventually when this gets to 101, this will make this portion false and get you out of the loop. Without this portion here, the loop would be infinite. So if you remember in the example, we see 0. Let's put here $x, because you want to display here the variable. Okay, so remember, as this is incrementing, you want it to show it here. So let's save it. Let's hit reload now, and there it goes. And that's really it. So if you remember from class, when we did this example, we didn't have the initial design. But I hope when you are at a work environment that you get a design first, then and of course you build around the design. So I'm assuming that's what's going to happen when you're at work. And that's really it. I'm going to stop this video here. On the next one, we'll continue to make this completely dynamic.